Sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right. Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the court. You put the ball in his hands, he says, I'm going to take over the game. It doesn't have to be scoring, just always attacking.
A little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. We got a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, Sacramento, right now, quite a ways down below. Now Sacramento starting 5. Bagley and Dedmon playing together in the front court. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. And it's Fox in at the 1. Shorty out there at B-Train. Then it's D. Then there's Slim.
Hey, Chris, there's a lot to like for this Kings franchise right now. Fans have got to be excited about their future.
Yeah, and credit my man Vlade in the front office for rebuilding. They got lots of great young talent, and they kept their picks. The team should be a big factor in the West in the coming years.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. Fox passes to Bagley. Got a piece of it. It's deflected. Dedmon finds Barnes, stops, pops. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Legitimate threat to capitalize in transition. If you lose sight of Barnes for even a second, it does.
The pass to B-Train. Off target with his 3. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. Outside Fox. Pass to Hield. Shot clock at 6. Back to Fox. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Great awareness there from Fox. Make sure to get off a shot in time in these situations.
Here's Shorty, guarded by Fox. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Chris, you look at the grind of a regular season. Adam Silver seems open to fewer games or even fewer minutes per game. What do you think of that?
This is one that I'm not with, Kevin. You know, in my day, you had guys play 82 games. And let's go back to the days of Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain. They were playing in shoes that basically were socks, and they didn't have tape, and they didn't have all the things that we're privy to in the medical industry. So I think we should keep it at 82 games and minutes the same, because it keeps a full context of sports where you can talk about Harden versus or Westbrook versus a Big O. It keeps the argument in the same place. I think fewer games, fewer minutes starts to change the dynamics and the expectations of what players can do. I don't mind changing and adding tournaments, letting guys get more rest, but I think the number of games and the minutes of the game has to stay 48 minutes, has to stay 82 games.
Very interesting. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the home team has possession. 6-point game. Shorty, the pass to D. With the shot. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's B-Train, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Barnes looking around. Kicks it to Hield. Pass to Dedmon. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of them. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Pass to Aguilar. Here's D. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 25-point game against Philadelphia. Here's Fox. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Thompson, he's checked in for Shorty. Davis is checked in for Sacramento. Bogdanovich comes in for Hield. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. 2 on the clock, and it's blocked. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So both teams making some changes here. And here's Thompson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Sacramento leading by 4. That's tipped. And Bogdanovich kicks to Farrell. The pass to Ariza. Kings moving the ball around. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Thompson. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich against Thompson. Buries the long-range jumper.
The three-point shot is wet. Bogdanovich looking calm, cool, and collective whenever he pulls up from there.
Passes it to B-Train. Here's Slaughter. Basket counts.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Bogdanovich.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters. Well, you look at B-Train, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Baller. He's in that same group. Also someone that shoots at such a high percentage. Top 5 in the league.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
Thompson passes to Slaughter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Tipped away. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Outside, Bogdanovich. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Count it, good. Bogdanovich has got 7.
The IQ of Bogdanovich is impressive. It's clear he's comfortable operating in the pick and roll.
The drive by Thompson. And Davis pulls it down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
No problems knocking that one down. He's got 10.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Here's Baller, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Baller's got his second basket of the night.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Farrell for 3. Trains the three-pointer. He got it up. No good on that one. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Davis is out there with Giles. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Farrell in at the point guard position. First one falls for him. Injuries can play such a big part in a player's career. Which guys strike you, Chris, as the biggest what-if stories? Have they stayed healthy?
Wow. I mean, you got to start, in my mind, I got to go to, a guy like a Grant Hill. He was Mr. Triple-Double. He and Jason Kidd, to me, were almost the same players, just in different bodies when Grant started his career off in Detroit. And to see him get injured, man, that just hurt me because he had so much potential. Even though he had a great career, I still think about him. How about Greg Oden? He got hurt in his senior year, had to shoot free throws with his left hand, and then he comes into the league, and the big fella just had to battle injuries, and feel sorry for that big fella because he was so skilled in the game.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit, probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim. Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
The Big Daddy passes to the Beast. 9 feet out. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his fourth rebound in this one. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Farrell. Pass to Giles. Buries it down low. And it's a 10-point Sacramento lead.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Pass to Big Daddy. Shot to stop the run. Good on the three-point shot. Big Daddy's got 6 points in the quarter.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Timeout called by the Kings. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Healed outside. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen away. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Bagley.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Fox passes to Hield, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Sunday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that matchup against the Nets, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long. Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the pass to Fox. Healed outside. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Heald's got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Passes it to Chan. Offensive rebound. Tries again. He can't get it to go. So the Kings will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Well, come on, Greg. You can't leave empty points at the line. Those are gimmies. No excuses.
And what just drops your jaw, Chris, with Fox is just how quick he gets up and down the floor.
Yeah, he's an absolute bullet once he gets out in transition. A good amount of his points come from just beating everyone else down the floor when he pushes the tempo.
And it's Fox with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at their offensive end.
They need this. That one doesn't drop.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And it's Shorty with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Nobody near Barnes. Cans it from downtown. Barnes has got 7 points.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. 5 points in the game.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Knocked away. Here's the break. By himself. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Sacramento. 13 points up at the end of the period. There's...
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to... It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They have a 13-point lead. Shaq, how do you think? And that'll do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
They've got Slim. Featuring out there with Shorty. Then it's D. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Sacramento leading by 10. Barnes outside. Six on the shot clock. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Come on, Kev. That's just Barnes showing off right now. Do you realize the strength it required to convert that and one?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
And here is a group of young guys that know how to play some tough D in the paint. Here are the leading rookie shot blockers in the second half of the season. Take a look at Slim, an intimidating defender, 3rd in the league.
I tell you, he's picked a lot of opponents' tendencies as the year has gone on and has put that knowledge to work defensively.
And the call will be against D. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot-up 3. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside, Fox. Barnes outside. The Kings need to get off a shot here. That's a 2 from Hield. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Pass to D. Can they get it? Drills it from outside. D's got 10.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Hield, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Out to the right wing. Here's B-Train, drills the 3-pointer. 8 points for him.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Timeout called by the Kings. Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be, more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
Poke loose, Riza, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's Giles, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Bucket is good. Giles has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
The inbound play works to perfection. You got to love to get those quick hits.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A moment now to see the numbers for Baller. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. 5th in field goal percentage, 5th in 3-point shooting, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Ariza. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. He's off on that one. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And he trims the lead to single digits. B-Train's got 9 points now in just the second half. Farrell kicks to Bogdanovich. Knocked loose. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Bagley.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
The pass to B-Train. Fires the three. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
That's the big reason this game is still so close. I mean, he's been lights out from long range.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Ariza passes to Farrell.
Switch.
6 to shoot. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Sacramento again missing.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure on.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Thompson, he's checked in for Big Smooth. Sacramento also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Giles, and it's Fox in for Yogi Ferrell.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Fox against Thompson. Passes to B-Train. 1:04 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Fox gets it to go.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 17 points for D.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Knocks down his 2nd 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also, doing some solid work from deep.
Lets it go from deep, and with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut back down again to 6 with the basket from B-Train.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
And the call will be against D. That's his 3rd foul of the game. $19 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Fox against Thompson. 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Hield can't hit. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be right back. Now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense will do.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Kings, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Rashawn Holmes out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Fox in at the point. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Barnes. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, a nice pull-up J is deadly because defenders might not know when it's coming. Barnes stays unpredictable.
And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Chan.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Down low, Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, yeah, we've seen the evolution of Fox as a passer, and with every pass like that, it's obvious how far he's come.
Bagley brings the double team. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. He'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Stolen by Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, yeah, Greg, you see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. And here's the fast break. Here's Chan. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Yeah, Greg, there's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
Sacramento making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. The 3 from Barnes hits the 3-point bomb.
Oh, you love seeing this from Barnes. When he's being aggressive on offense, he's capable of owning games.
Fox against Thompson. Pass to Aguilar. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. Money's checked in for Big Daddy. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. That's tipped. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of the game.
Outside Bagley. And it's blocked. Here's Thompson. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. That free throw good from Thompson. The Kings trail by 3. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Barnes. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, the muscle and focus on display right there. Barnes, not easy trying to distract him from there.
One shot.
Gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Thompson passes to Chan. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, B-Train.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
B-Train's checked in for money. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Here's Chan. Bangs home the trifecta.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
The Kings trail by 3. Right side, Fox. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 4 this quarter.
This guy is a gamer. Hield's eyes light up when he gets the chance to take these shots.
Thompson passes to Chan. Bagley brings the double team. B-Train Connects from three-point range. B-Train's got 18 points now here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
That's good from Bagley.
And it's a one-possession game. They'll keep the ball after the technical. Great opportunity here.
There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Barnes. Guarded closer. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Look at the fortitude on Barnes. They got to give him a bucket here. He wants to be the one to get it through. No fear at all.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And the shot goes in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Good on the puck. It's got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
I love the poise from Hill, not getting overwhelmed. He exercises amazing patience when the pressure is on.
Thompson surveying the floor. Here is Slim, covered by Hill. Bullseye!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
A pass to Fox. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
They came close there to tying it up.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss.
The pass to Thompson. Detman with the block, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson from long range. It's good from long range.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
But GA, this is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 6. 16 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game, but that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
The 3 from Barnes. The kick out to Fox. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And now we've got the intentional foul. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter, and an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And it's the Kings with the ball. From deep. Can't get it to fall. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.